When you scroll through social media or walk past health stores, it's impossible to ignore the bold promises made by detox teas and juices. Sleek packaging often claims that just a few sips of these brightly colored liquids can wash away toxins, reset your system, boost energy, flatten your stomach, and leave you feeling lighter, healthier, and purified. Influencers often share glowing before and after photos, swearing by a week of detox juice or a magical tea blend. But behind the marketing, one critical question emerges. Do these detox teas and juices really cleanse your body? Or is it just another clever myth dressed up as science? To answer this, we first need to understand what the word detox even means. In medical science, detoxification is a very real process, but it's not what most of these products are selling. When a doctor talks about detox, it usually refers to life-saving treatment for people with dangerous levels of drugs, alcohol, or poisons in their system. For example, if someone overdoses or ingests toxic chemicals, hospitals use medications and medical procedures to help the body safely eliminate these harmful substances. That's detox in the clinical sense. But in the wellness industry, detox has been rebranded into something far less precise. It usually refers to the idea that our everyday lifestyles, eating processed foods, being exposed to pollution, drinking alcohol, or simply living in a modern world, load our bodies with invisible toxins that need to be flushed out. The solution, according to advertisers, is often a neatly packaged tea or a colorful bottle of juice that supposedly sweeps away these toxins like a broom cleaning a dusty floor. The problem? Most of these claims are not backed by credible scientific evidence. Let's start with the basics. Your body already comes equipped with a sophisticated, natural detox system. The liver, kidneys, lungs, digestive tract, and even your skin all work around the clock to filter out waste and harmful substances. Your liver breaks down toxins and converts them into forms that can be excreted safely. Your kidneys filter blood and remove waste through urine. Your lungs expel carbon dioxide every time you breathe out. Your skin releases sweat. And your digestive tract keeps things moving, removing waste through bowel movements. In other words, your body is like a 24/7 self-cleaning machine. It doesn't need a special tea or juice to suddenly turn on the detox switch. So why, then, are detox teas and juices so popular? One reason is that they promise quick results, and people love quick fixes. If you've been feeling sluggish, bloated, or guilty about overindulging in junk food, a detox product offers an attractive reset button. Drink this tea for 3 days, and supposedly, you'll feel like a brand new person. The marketing is powerful because it plays on human psychology. We want to believe there's a shortcut to better health, one that doesn't involve long-term habits like exercise, balanced nutrition, and proper sleep. But here's the reality check. Detox teas and juices don't actually cleanse your body in the way they claim. What they often do is create the illusion of cleansing. For example, many detox teas include natural laxatives like senna. This ingredient stimulates bowel movements, which can make people feel like their body is flushing out toxins. In reality, it's just speeding up digestion and causing more frequent trips to the bathroom. The sensation of emptiness is mistaken for detoxification. Similarly, juice cleanses often restrict solid food and drastically cut calories, which leads to quick, temporary weight loss. But this weight is often just water, not fat, and it usually comes right back when normal eating resumes. Now, this doesn't mean that all juices or teas are harmful or useless. Drinking green tea, for example, is linked to antioxidants that may support overall health. Freshly squeezed juices made from fruits and vegetables can be a good source of vitamins and hydration. The problem lies in the exaggerated claims. A cup of tea with herbs may be soothing, but it won't magically erase toxins from your liver. A green juice can provide vitamin C, but it won't scrub your kidneys like soap in a sink. The marketing often blurs the line between simple nutrition and medical detoxification, misleading consumers into believing in miracles. Another layer to this myth is the idea that detox juices rest your digestive system by giving it a break from processing solid foods. While it's true that juice requires less work to digest, your digestive system doesn't actually need rest. It's built to work every day. In fact, starving it of solid food for extended periods can deprive your gut of important fibers and nutrients that it needs to stay healthy. Fiber, found in whole fruits, vegetables, and grains, plays a crucial role in cleaning the digestive tract by supporting bowel regularity and nourishing beneficial gut bacteria. Ironically, when you strip fruits and vegetables of their fiber to make juice, you lose one of the very elements that naturally support your body's cleansing process. But let's pause here, because the myth isn't entirely without nuance. People who try detox juices often report feeling more energetic, lighter, or mentally clear. Is that just placebo? Not entirely. When people go on a juice cleanse, they often cut out processed foods, alcohol, fried snacks, and added sugars, things that normally weigh them down. Replacing these with juices made from fresh produce can temporarily improve hydration, increase vitamin intake, and reduce the burden of heavy meals. That shift alone can make someone feel better in the short term. However, attributing those benefits to the juice's magical detox powers is misleading. It's not the juice, it's the absence of unhealthy foods that makes the difference. This brings us to one of the dangers of detox marketing: oversimplification. By making people believe that health comes in a bottle, these products discourage long-term, sustainable habits. Drinking a 50-orange juice may feel like you're taking care of your health. But if you return to processed foods, poor sleep, and inactivity afterward, the benefits vanish quickly. Real cleansing happens every day through consistent, balanced lifestyle choices, not through periodic tea or juice fasts. And let's not forget the risks. Detox teas with strong laxatives can cause dehydration, electrolyte imbalances, and dependence if used repeatedly. Juice cleanses that severely restrict calories can lead to fatigue, dizziness, and muscle loss if prolonged. For people with conditions like diabetes, drinking large amounts of fruit juice can spike blood sugar dangerously. What's marketed as a harmless, natural reset can, in reality, become harmful if taken to extremes. So, where does that leave us? The fact is, detox teas and juices don't cleanse your body the way they claim. Your organs already do the real detox work, and no packaged beverage can replace them. But at the same time, incorporating teas and juices into your diet can still have value, as long as you understand them for what they are: beverages, not miracle cures. A cup of herbal tea can relax you. A fresh juice can boost hydration and supply vitamins. Those are real benefits. But if you're buying them with the belief that they're scrubbing toxins from your bloodstream, you're falling for a myth. In the next part, we'll dig deeper into the history of detox culture, explore how clever marketing built an empire around the word cleanse, and discuss what science really says about how to support your body's detox system naturally, without falling for expensive gimmicks. To truly understand the appeal of detox teas and juices, we need to step back and look at the history of detox culture. The human fascination with cleansing the body is not new. It stretches back thousands of years. Ancient civilizations often practiced rituals of purification, both spiritual and physical. In traditional Chinese medicine, Indian Ayurveda, and various indigenous healing systems, herbs, fasting, and special diets were believed to rebalance the body and eliminate impurities. These were deeply tied to cultural and spiritual beliefs, not just physical health. Fast forward to modern times, and those ancient ideas have been repackaged into glossy bottles and trendy wellness programs. The word detox became mainstream in the 1970s and 1980s, when alternative medicine practitioners began promoting the idea that chemicals from the environment, pesticides, and processed foods accumulate inside us. By the 2000s, celebrities and influencers took it to a whole new level, showcasing juice cleanses as a lifestyle must-have. Suddenly, What was once a niche alternative practice became a billion-dollar global industry. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Most of these claims were never backed by solid science. Instead, they grew because of powerful marketing psychology. Let's break down how this works. First, detox products thrive on fear. Fear of invisible toxins, fear of getting sick, fear of aging. Marketers rarely define what these toxins are, but the word itself is scary enough to make people want to buy protection. It taps into the human desire for control. If you can drink something and feel like you're in charge of your health, that's a powerful motivator. Second, detox culture sells simplicity. Real health advice is often complicated. Eat balanced meals, exercise regularly, get enough sleep, manage stress. Those habits require time, discipline, and patience. Detox marketing, on the other hand, promises quick and easy results. Just drink this tea for 7 days, and you're done. That simplicity is incredibly appealing in a fast-paced world. Third, detox culture thrives on testimonials. When someone says, "I tried this juice cleanse and lost 5 pounds in a week," it sounds convincing. But what's missing is the context. That weight was mostly water and digestive waste, not toxins. Yet, personal stories are more persuasive than abstract science, which is why influencers are paid to show off their results online. Now let's look at what science really says about detox teas and juices. Multiple studies have examined the claims of detox diets, and the overwhelming conclusion is that there's little to no evidence supporting them. For example, reviews published in journals of nutrition and dietetics repeatedly highlight that while fruits and vegetables are undeniably healthy, there is no scientific proof that juicing them accelerates toxin removal. Similarly, herbal teas may provide antioxidants, but they don't magically improve liver or kidney function beyond what those organs already do on their own. That doesn't mean teas and juices have no role in health. It just means their role is nutritional, not detoxifying. Drinking green tea provides catechins, which may support heart health. Herbal teas like chamomile or peppermint can aid relaxation or digestion. Fresh juices provide hydration and vitamins, though ideally, whole fruits and vegetables should be preferred for their fiber. These benefits are real, but they are not the same as detoxification. At this point, some may ask, if the science is so clear, why does detox culture keep growing? The answer is partly because it delivers a short-term effect that feels real. Many detox teas are spiked with diuretics and laxatives, which increase bathroom trips. People feel lighter and less bloated, interpreting that as toxin removal. Juice cleanses often mean consuming fewer calories than normal, which results in temporary weight loss. That visible change reinforces the belief that the product is working, even if the mechanism has nothing to do with actual detoxification. But here lies the danger. Over-reliance on detox products can lead to health risks. For instance, constant use of laxative teas may cause chronic dehydration, gut irritation, and dependency, where your body struggles to function normally without them. Long-term juice fasts can weaken muscles, slow down metabolism, and deprive you of essential nutrients like protein and healthy fats. For individuals with chronic conditions, like diabetes or kidney disease, detox fads can be outright dangerous. So, if detox teas and juices are myths when it comes to cleansing, what actually supports your body's detox system? The answer is less glamorous, but far more effective. Staying hydrated with plain water helps your kidneys filter waste. Eating high-fiber foods supports healthy digestion and regular bowel movements. Consuming cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and Brussels sprouts helps your liver with its natural detox pathways. Getting enough sleep allows your brain to flush out metabolic waste through the glymphatic system. Regular exercise boosts circulation and lung function. In other words, the real detox program is built into a balanced lifestyle, not a 7-day cleanse. Another point worth exploring is the economic side of detox culture. The global detox product market is estimated to be worth billions, and that money is fueled by repeated customer belief in a cycle. Indulge, feel guilty, buy detox, feel temporarily better, repeat. It's a business model built not on curing problems, but on keeping people coming back for temporary relief. That's why detox teas and juices are often marketed heavily after holidays like Christmas or New Year's, when people feel guilty about overeating and want a quick fix. It's not about health, it's about profit. Still, dismissing detox products entirely would be too simplistic. There is a psychological benefit in rituals of cleansing. For some, drinking a daily green juice is a symbolic act of self-care, a way to mentally reset. As long as people understand the limits of what these products do, that ritual can be harmless and even motivating. The danger comes when people believe the myth that their health depends on buying these expensive drinks, instead of focusing on the everyday habits that truly matter. So, let's return to the central question. Myth or fact? Do detox teas and juices actually cleanse your body? The answer is clear. It's a myth. They do not scrub toxins out of your system. They cannot replace the functions of your liver, kidneys, or lungs. What they can do is hydrate you, provide some vitamins, and sometimes create short-term changes in weight or digestion that give the illusion of cleansing. But the real cleansing, what truly keeps you alive and healthy, is done by your body's own systems, not by a bottle of juice or a fancy tea bag. In the end, the most empowering thing you can do is recognize this truth. Once you understand that health is not for sale in a trendy package, you can redirect your energy and money toward habits that last. Eating whole foods, staying active, managing stress, and getting proper sleep. Those are not as flashy as a detox cleanse, but they are the real foundation of health. And here's the takeaway for you, the viewer. Don't be fooled by slick marketing. Enjoy your tea. Drink your juice if you like it. But don't mistake them for miracle detoxifiers. Your body already has the most advanced detox system in the world, and it doesn't need any help from a $20 juice cleanse. That's the truth. Busted, not trusted.